We are playing the career mode. I can't think of what it was called. An NBA 2K16. But yeah, we're picking up. I think game 2 or game 3 of the on my first season as a college player.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas and the Michigan Wolverines.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Freak in at point guard. Hudson is out there with Warren. Then there's Price, and it's Randolph in at the 2.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
They get it back. Hudson. That's good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Smith. True on the 14-footer. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night. Greg, you mentioned moments ago all the former Wolverines that have made it to the NBA. Michigan has been one of the best talent developing schools, Clark, for a long time.
And, you know, apart from the Fab Five group, Kevin, the Wolverines can also name Glenn Rice as an alum, outstanding NBAer, and Trey Burke and Nick Stauskas, recent grads.
The layup missed. On defense, Michigan. Freak with it. Left of the wing. The 15-footer, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Stevenson drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
There's Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, Freak just hasn't been able to perform how we're accustomed to seeing him up until this point. I mean, he just hasn't been able to string anything together.
There are a lot of things that might be affecting him. You know, with his reputation, defenses will pay special attention to him. And that might be throwing him off a little bit here in this game.
Fires from the line. A short,
finally make a bucket.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men. But don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
On the court for Michigan. They've got Taylor. Cunningham is out there with Jones, and it's Knight in at the shooting guard. No good on the fast break pull-up. And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
Nope, I lost it.
Now Stevenson. Outside, Jones. A 3-ball. Trice with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
They double him with Freak. Outside Knight. Wants to get it to Stevenson and does.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that one falls for Stevenson. Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, Freak, he's in at point guard. Price is out there with Warren. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2. Now, here's Price. Here's Warren. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's one he knows he should have drawn.
Jones kicks to Ellis. Jacks up a 3. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Smith. Missed inside.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak, who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball. Really, in all sports, the school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Joseph, he's checked in for the Hoyas.
And for the Wolverines, they have one official title in 1989. Have made it into the college championship game a lot of other times. Finished 5 times as the runner-up.
Here's Freak. It's good. This game is all even. Freak's got 8 points. Michigan with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Crawford passes to Flash. There's the screen. Outside, Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
And there have been some highs and lows in the Michigan program. Overall, you have to give them credit for being a persistent presence in the tournament. A lot of iconic moments have involved the Maize and Blue. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's Ellis. Banked in off the glass.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
There's Freak. The shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
This is to Ellis. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And it's a 4-point Wolverine lead.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from home.
Hey, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
You've got Cunningham. He's out there with Jones. Ellis is out there with Flash, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. And it's Freak missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second half. Looking to get it going. He squares up and sinks it. Freak's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hoyas. Michigan with the ball. And here's Banks. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second half. They double him with Freak. Here's Taylor. Smith dishes to Knight. The feed to Taylor. Knight into the lane. Banks against Randolph. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Knight. And so it's Michigan winning this one. Some good moment. For joining us and hello college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and the Georgetown Hoyas.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. They've got Duncan, and it's Terry in at the 4 spot.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important.
Oh, yeah, the bucket and the giveaway.
Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them. Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Duncan with it. Guarded now by Randolph. Here's Oubre. And just miss after miss right now.
You're not ready. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now here's Freak, covered by Lee. Freak with it. 7 points in the game. Fires from 14. Shot is off. Hoyer's on D.
There's just no way in hell I was going to get it where I wanted to be.
He dishes it to Oubre. Here is Gaines. He's covered by Hudson. Now here's Oubre. The 11-footer. Gaines, no luck. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Baseline jumper. The Hoyas with another miss. And the Jayhawks with possession. Looking for their first basket of the game. Duncan kicks to Lee. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A platoon swap here for Kansas. And here's Trice. There's the dish to Freak. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that is good.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
There's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Freak at the line for 2.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Freak in at shooting guard. Also Trice out there. And it's Joseph in at the 5 down low. Here's Calderon. Banked in off the glass. Calderon's got his first basket.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And for Kansas, we've got Williams, and it's Frazier in at the 5 spot. There's Freak. Rebound by Gaines. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Got a piece of it. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. That puts them in the lead. Daniels has got 6.
And for the Hoyas, they really are one of the defining members of their conference. Hard to think about hoops in the Washington, D.C. area without thinking about the Hoyas. The blue and gray they wear is really just iconic.
Williams kicks to Daniels. There's the pick. Passes it to Oubre. They double him with Freak. Dishes to Oubre. Nelson with the steal. And now Nelson running the floor all by himself. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Great deep. Picked it up and took it all the way for the solo finish.
.110 left to play here in the half.
And you know, the Hoyas only have one college tournament title in their history. They won it all in 1984 and then returned in 85 to the title game only to be upset by Villanova.
Freak passes to Wilson. Hoyas moving the ball around. And the wide open shot from Warren connects in the foul line jumper.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Lee outside. Terry dishes to Lee. And stolen by Freak. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. And the shot is good.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Now Freak. He's got 9. From 8. No luck. Good D by Lee. And so it's a clip. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Taking a look at the Hoyas. Freak, he's in a point guard. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the 2 guard. The wide open look here for Terry. Nails the wide open jump shot. Terry's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Jayhawks.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. And the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
Fires from the wing. Some solid defense from Randolph.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Freak. The Hoyas with another miss. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce, Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys who have made a living in the NBA. Fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
It's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. A big group substitution here for Kansas. Here's Freak. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Frazier, Oubre out there at Duncan. And it's Terry in at the 4. And it's Freak missing.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Shot by Terry, no good. Hoyas leading by 3.
Well, maybe if I could get where I wanted to go, it wouldn't be looking like that.
He's picked up by Lee. Freak with it. Looking to get back on track here. And that one hits back iron.
It's like the only place I can get opens right there.
He's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
No good from Lee.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Price kicks to Randolph. Price the pass to Randolph. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Now here's Lee. Terry dishes to Lee. Back to Terry. And he makes good on the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
Hudson the pass to Randolph. Lee with the steal. 2:16 left to play here in the second half. Pass to Terry. He feeds it to Oubre. Out to Lee to take the lead. The shot is off. So Georgetown will take it the other way. There's Freak. The Hoyas with another miss. And the Jayhawks with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Lee. Feeds it to Terry. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Hudson. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Freak with it, covered by Lee. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Freak, covered by Lee. Rockets hits. Now here's Freak, defense right on him. Laces one from 3.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one up.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Sunk that three to seal the deal.
It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the double.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports. This is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Georgetown Hoyas.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the Titans. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
These teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
They double him with Freak. Can't get it to go. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Freak's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Hawkins with it to the left side wing. Launches it. The shot's good. Hawkins has got himself on the board with 3 there. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program with Blake Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
To Wade. It's deflected.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
That's good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
There's Freak. No good. That would have tied it.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Also a Trice out there. And it's Joseph in at the center, locking down the middle. Outside Conley. The tray. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And here are the Hoyas now. They trail by 6.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hill is out there with Fisher. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Walker in at the power forward. And Fisher gets to Decker. Puts up a 3, and again it's Wisconsin with the 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Lets it go from deep. And Harkless pulls it down. Georgetown trails by 11. To end the run. Rejected by Walker. They recover it. Hodges, that's good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Feeds it to Decker. They double him with Freak. Here's Fisher, defended by Harkless. The pass to Kaminsky. Hill has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hill's got 5 now.
Damn, they're just draining the threes.
He had the vision to see the open man.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock.
Welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And not exactly the start they were looking for, but there's still a lot of basketball left. You have to think they'll be mixing things up a little bit in terms of adjustments.
Well, Greg, I tell you what, the hole is deep, and if they want to hoist that trophy at the end of the game, they've got to get more from their star player, Freak. He's got to take over.
Freak in at point guard. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price, and it's Randolph in at the 2. And for the Badgers, Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4. And it's Freak missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Randolph against Hill. They double him with Freak. His first shot coming late. Kaminsky misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Freak. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside Hill. Over in the corner, Decker. And there's the feed to Kaminsky. And here's Hill for 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Georgetown trails by 11. It's stolen by Hill.
Oh my God.
Transition. Here come the Badgers.
Fuck, doesn't go right for me this game. Have one good
Hill's
game
got
and I
9
can't
points.
freaking.
Well, there you go.
Everything goes
One
wrong.
team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And stolen by Price. 4-on-3 break, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The Badgers leading by 19 points. Freak is in at the point. Nelson is out there with Warren, and it's Wilson in at the small forward. Double team on Wade. Back to Conley. And here's Decker. From 7. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. But they recover it. Nelson, the pass to Wilson. Passes it to Warren. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Here is Hawkins. .157 left in the second half of basketball. They set the pick. Shot off the screen. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
1:25 left to play in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Wisconsin needs to get off a shot. And mismanagement of the shot clock, the 35-second shot clock, as they'll turn it over without getting a shot off in time. So it's Wisconsin picking up the...
So that was a really bad game. Oh.
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
You bet here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen, we weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you're protected. With this freaking environment, I love the freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so...
See, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm...
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach, and they draw up the greatest play, and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir. No disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice. The freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning. Between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
Because college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his
not
life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. he thinks I should leave early too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette. Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful.
Yeah, that's this woman, and all she cares about is money.
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise
That's all
the
she
selection.
said. She said, yeah, I want him to join the league because I want that money.
Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference. Just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we
Jesus Christ, dude, so...
I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse me?
Wait, Freak. You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old. You will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen, this is what I do. I am the best at what I do. Nobody's better.
Seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just need to understand.
Would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have Cece go through this contract front to back. And think about it, sleep on it, pray on it. And I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love you, son.
Love you too, son. Bye.
We met working at the post office together. Mark was a clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
Bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
Cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah.
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from the Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft,
1/3 of the way through and I haven't even been picked yet. He's sitting there promising, first round pick, first pick, first pick, first pick.
With the 11th pick in the NBA
I knew I wasn't going to get picked, but
the Indiana Pacers select
I don't even think I'll get first round, to be honest.
from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Bobby Portis from the University of Arkansas. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trail Blazers select Rondé Hollis Jefferson from the University of Arizona. With the 24th pick in the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Tyus Jones from Duke University. With the 25th pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Terrell Martin from Louisiana State University. With the 26th pick in the NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select John Brown from UCLA. With the 27th pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select
3 more to go.
With
We'll
the
be
28th
second round.
pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select the 19-year-old point guard from Georgetown University.
Boston Celtics, okay, not bad. At least they got a decent team.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude, Vic.
Oh, I got you, man. And all of in the building all day.
He's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Look, Swish. Look.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she can tell it. Go ahead. You know, Mama.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband Pete put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations. Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, sir.
Okay, that is all for today's broadcast. If you like this video, press that like button, subscribe, and thank you for watching.